Hi there, loyal Rangers supporters. The mood at Ibrox has been electric recently, and it is easy to see why. Since Danny Rowe took the reins, the atmosphere among fans and players alike has shifted dramatically. There is a renewed sense of purpose coursing through the club, one that had been sorely missing during the earlier part of the season. The energy in training sessions is palpable, and it is translating onto the pitch with performances steadily improving week after week. Supporters are once again daring to dream of a title challenge, something that seemed a distant hope not too long ago. The belief is back, but it comes hand in hand with a spotlight on deeper questions that have long lingered within the squad. These are issues that did not simply emerge overnight. They predate Rowe's arrival and have roots running through recruitment decisions and squad structure over previous seasons. Despite the recent surge in form, observers are beginning to ask whether the foundations are strong enough to support sustained success. When Danny Rowe stepped in, he inherited a squad that had left many in and around Ibrox puzzled. The summer transfer window had been a chaotic affair, one in which significant funds were spent, yet the team appeared to emerge weaker rather than stronger. Key departures during that period left noticeable gaps across the pitch, and while some signings have shown flashes of promise, many have struggled to find consistency or adapt quickly to the rigors of top-flight football. The contrast between the squad Rowe inherited and the one required to genuinely challenge at the summit is stark. Yet, in spite of these challenges, Rowe has injected belief and momentum, rekindling the sense of possibility among the supporters, where Russell Martin's tenure floundered after barely more than 100 days. Rowe has brought a calm yet purposeful approach that has lifted spirits and results alike. The transformation on the field has been noticeable. Wins that once seemed improbable are now becoming part of a pattern, and Rangers' style of play under Rowe has grown more assertive, energetic, and tactically coherent. The team presses with intensity, maintains structure, and has shown resilience in games where prior incarnations might have crumbled. For instance, the recent victory over Hibs, a narrow 1-0 result, highlighted the squad's growing ability to grind out results even when not operating at full strength. Several first-choice players were unavailable, and yet the side showed determination and composure, with Emmanuel Fernandez delivering the decisive strike in the first half. The result was about more than 3 points. It was a statement that this Rangers team, even when patched together, possesses the spirit and organisation to compete at the highest level in the Premiership. However, beneath the surface of this revival, questions remain. Squad depth has been a recurring concern, and the demands of sustaining a title challenge over a full season are immense. Rowe has demonstrated an uncanny ability to get the best from the players at his disposal, but there is a sense that some of the limitations he faces were self-inflicted by the club's recruitment policy. Established players such as Jeff, Ridvan Yilmaz, Liam Balogun, Vaclav Cherny, Cyril Desus, and Hamza Egerman departed Ibrox during the summer, leaving a void that has yet to be adequately filled. New signings, while talented, have largely struggled to justify the fees paid or to settle into the team's rhythm with the speed required. The net effect is that Rowe is tasked with extracting maximum output from a squad that many feel was weakened rather than strengthened. The club's hierarchy has not been immune to change either. With the departures of Farewell and Patrick Stewart, a clear reset behind the scenes was signalled. Kavanagh, the new figure, overseeing operations, has been working to steady the ship and establish a plan for the months ahead. Among his first moves has been the appointment of former Norway international Stig Inga Bjornebye in a consultative role, with a specific brief to influence recruitment and ensure mistakes from past windows are not repeated. There is growing recognition that a substantial overhaul is likely unavoidable, with the addition of a reliable striker at the top of the priority list and reinforcements in defense and midfield essential to fully realize Rowe's high-energy, aggressive style. Without this backing, the progress witnessed on the pitch risks stalling, no matter how well the current players perform in the short term. Turning back to recent matches, the victory over Hibs also shed light on individual stories within the squad. One of the most talked about absences was that of Nikico Rashin from the starting 11. The Belgian midfielder was named among the substitutes, which raised eyebrows given the crucial role he plays in controlling the game from midfield. Rashin's ability to dictate tempo, recover possession, and shield the backline is central to Rowe's tactical blueprint, and any hint of a knock affecting him is a concern. Analysts have suggested that Rashin may be managing a minor injury which has forced Rowe to make delicate decisions regarding rotation and player management. Despite these challenges, Rashin has demonstrated resilience and professionalism, re-establishing himself as one of Rangers' most reliable midfield operators after a period on the periphery under previous management. His journey back into the fold has been testament to his character, and it underscores just how vital he is to the squad's ambitions. The broader squad picture is similarly encouraging. Players such as Rashin, James Boy, and Miovski were spared heavy workloads against Hibs, leaving them fresh for the upcoming fixture against Hearts at Tynecastle. Miovski, in particular, has looked revitalized under Rowe's guidance and is expected to be at full fitness for the trip to Edinburgh. That match carries immense significance, not just in terms of points, but in shaping the narrative of the season. A positive result there could reset momentum and reinforce the growing belief that Rangers are legitimate contenders once more. Rowe's task is to balance short-term performance with long-term sustainability, ensuring that key players remain fit and that the squad retains energy for a campaign that will be grueling from start to finish. Off the pitch, the club's recruitment strategy remains under scrutiny. There is a sense that lessons have been learned, but the window for error is narrowing. The US consortium backing Rangers demonstrated a willingness to invest in the past, and such commitment may need to be repeated, though with sharper focus and strategic clarity. Rowe's ambitions are clear, and so too are the stakes. The club is rebuilding not just a team capable of winning games, but one able to challenge consistently for domestic dominance. Every decision, from player acquisitions to squad rotation, now carries heightened importance, and the margin for error is slim. Supporters understand this, which is why each victory and each setback is dissected with such intensity. The challenge ahead is formidable, maintaining momentum across a long season, navigating injuries and suspensions, and integrating new signings effectively are all tasks that will test Rowe's leadership and the squad's character. Yet, for now, optimism is back at Ibrox. Performances are improving, belief has returned, and Rangers fans can once again envision themselves competing at the very top. The foundation may still be imperfect, and questions remain over depth and recruitment, but the trajectory is unmistakably upwards. The sense of possibility is tangible, and the supporters are ready to ride every twist and turn of this campaign with their team. The revival under Danny Rowe is a story still unfolding, and every match now carries a weight of significance that few other moments in recent memory have offered. Looking ahead to the clash at Tynecastle, Danny Rowe faces a delicate balancing act. The fixture is one that could define the season, not only in terms of points, but also in shaping the belief and confidence within the squad. Hearts are formidable opponents, particularly at home, and Rangers will need every ounce of focus and determination to secure a positive result. Rowe's tactical nous will be tested as he looks to field a side capable of matching Hearts' intensity while also preserving the energy of his key players. Players like Nikico Rashin and James Taylor are pivotal to his plans, and ensuring they are sharp and ready will be central to his strategy. The manager's ability to manage minutes, rotate effectively, and extract peak performance in high-pressure scenarios will be under the microscope, but if anyone can navigate these challenges, it is Rowe. The story of Nikico Rashin remains central to discussions around Rangers midfield. The Belgian has emerged from a period on the fringes to become arguably the heartbeat of this squad. His capacity to press, recover possession, and maintain tempo is vital to Rowe's high-energy system. Without him, Rangers risk losing control in crucial areas of the pitch, particularly in hostile environments like Tynecastle. Yet Rowe's management of Rashin has been meticulous. Even when not starting, the midfielder has been introduced at key moments to stabilize the team, protect leads, and impose his influence on the game. It is a clear example of Rowe's tactical acumen and understanding of his players' strengths and limitations. The Belgians' journey has also highlighted the resilience within the squad. Players can fall out of favor and still work their way back through performance and dedication, and Rashin's story is emblematic of that spirit. Meanwhile, the recent performances of players like Miovski have injected fresh optimism. The striker appears rejuvenated under Rowe, showing sharpness, movement, and composure that had been inconsistent earlier in the season. His fitness and form are crucial for Rangers as they rely on his goals and presence in the box to tip tight matches in their favour. Similarly, James Taylor has been integral to the attacking balance, linking midfield and attack with precision and providing moments of creativity that can unlock stubborn defences. These individuals, combined with Fernandez in defence and the solidity of the backline, form a core that Rowe can build around. However, sustaining form across a grueling Premiership campaign will require not just skill, but squad depth, and that remains a key concern as Rangers look to challenge at the summit. Off the pitch, recruitment continues to be a talking point. The lessons of past windows are fresh in the minds of supporters and management alike. The departures of experienced figures and the underwhelming adaptation of some new signings have left scars that cannot be ignored. Yet, there is cautious optimism that the upcoming windows will be handled with greater foresight and precision. The club's leadership, including Kavanagh and Bjornaby, are shaping plans to ensure that Rowe has the resources necessary to succeed. This means targeting players who can slot seamlessly into the squad, contribute immediately, and elevate the overall quality. A top-quality striker remains a priority, but reinforcements across midfield and defence are equally essential to fully implement the high-intensity, aggressive style that Rowe demands. The challenge lies not only in acquiring talent, but also in integrating it without disrupting the cohesion that is now starting to flourish under his guidance. The recent win against Hibs has underscored the importance of squad management. Even with a side missing several starters, Rangers secured the victory through discipline, organisation, and a measured approach to the game. Fernandez's early goal proved decisive, but the team's collective effort in maintaining structure, closing spaces, and controlling the tempo ensured that Hibs could not mount a serious threat. This was a win that demonstrated character as much as quality, and it also highlighted Rowe's ability to adapt tactics based on the players available. Rotation has been key in maintaining freshness, particularly with the demanding schedule ahead, and the careful management of minutes for key individuals will be central to sustaining a challenge for the title. In defense, the partnership of Clinton and Salah has provided stability, with Fernandez anchoring the midfield and offering protection. This structure allows players like Rashin to operate with greater freedom, pressing higher, dictating tempo, and linking play between defense and attack. The balance that Rowe has achieved is delicate but effective, and it is a testament to both his tactical intelligence and the players' understanding of their roles. The ability to maintain this balance, particularly against top sides in hostile environments, will be a litmus test for how far this squad can go in the title race. Each fixture now carries heightened significance, and the margin for error is narrower than it has been in recent years. Looking beyond individual matches, the broader picture for Rangers remains cautiously optimistic. The club's resurgence under Rowe has reignited belief among supporters, and while structural issues persist, the trajectory is positive. Momentum is building, performances are improving, and key players are hitting form at the right moment. The squad is still a work in progress, but there is a sense that the pieces are starting to come together. The challenge now is to maintain consistency, manage injuries, and ensure that the integration of any new signings enhances rather than to disrupt the team. Rowe's ability to inspire confidence, extract peak performance, and make difficult decisions on and off the pitch will define the success of this season. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. Whispers have been swirling round Ibrox, and though nothing has been nailed down in black and white, a cloud of uncertainty has settled over Rangers. Sources close to the club suggest the board have quietly acknowledged a deeply unsettling development, one that has left the dressing room stunned and supporters uneasy. At the heart of it, AW lies Nikico Rashin, a player many believed would be a cornerstone of the side for years to come. The talk, still framed as rumour rather than fact, is that Rashin could be edging towards an exit. Senior figures within the club are said to have briefed staff in careful, guarded language, stopping short of confirmation, but doing little to calm the sense of alarm. For a squad already carrying the weight of expectation, the idea of losing a midfielder so integral to the team's balance has landed like a body blow. Those around the training ground describe a palpable change in mood. Players who rely on Raskin's energy, composure, and bite in the middle of the park are said to be struggling to process the possibility. He is widely respected within the squad, not just for his performances, but for his influence behind the scenes. The mere suggestion that he might be on the way out has sent shockwaves through a group that prides itself on unity. From the boardroom perspective, the silence is telling. There has been no outright denial, only carefully chosen words about ongoing evaluations and long-term planning. In footballing terms, that language often fuels speculation rather than extinguishing it. Supporters, already adept at reading between the lines, fear this could be the start of a difficult chapter. If Raskin were to depart, questions would inevitably follow about the club's direction. Is this a strategic decision driven by finances? Is there unseen tension behind the scenes? Or is it simply the harsh reality of modern football where standout players are forever in the shop window? For now, it remains a rumor, but one that refuses to go away until clarity arrives. Rangers find themselves wrestling with an unsettling possibility that a key figure in their engine room may soon be pulling on another jersey, leaving a gap that will be hard to fill. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned